So the last challenge which you talked about, like I overarch, like it's really comes to culture, and I've seen like a lot of time you spend or your leadership spends on talking to people, making those connections, making that change happen. I wanted to ask specific question on culture because all this in a large organizations is also changing the culture. And how are you doing that in CIBC?
So if I step back, one thing that we're very proud of at CIBC is we believe we have an exceptional culture, and we win awards for being, very diverse in our talent footprint, how involved we are in our communities, how much we have cross connectivity between our businesses. I think is a differentiator for CIBC. We pride ourselves on working horizontally across the bank, so we already have a cultural sort of positive advantage. We feel. I think what we need to do is to be able to make sure that we have that strong culture is be transparent with our workforce, be transparent that the world is changing. We don't have all the answers, but we're going to help ride this wave with you and invest with you in those skill sets. And we're going to make sure that we communicate even more with respect to what are our priorities, what do we need to win at. So I think the cultural goal for us is to make sure we have a really connected workforce that is invested in continually and feels like they have very clear direction of where we're going, even within a world around us that's extremely volatile. So, that ends up being a differentiator. I'd say diversity, just to touch on that, we've observed this, right? We need to reflect the footprint of our clients in having a diverse workforce, So we've seen the power of diversity on the ground at CIBC. And so I think we have to double down on making sure we have a very diverse workforce. And that takes work and it takes commitment, but it's been proven that it allows us to win.